Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for taking some time of your busy start of the week to be here. Although we are not together physically, the online presence of all participants still requires time, intention, and attention. We recently celebrated one of the most important days of our nation's history, June 1st, the birthday of Pancasila, Hari Lahir Pancasila. And as we all know, Pancasila has brought us to the main philosophy with rich and solid life values, which is the foundation of our beloved country, Indonesia, Dasar Negara Indonesia. It feels to me that the Carnival 2022, a program that delivers an array of events prepared by Value 20 in the form of various side events to welcome the peak of the Value 20 Summit in Bali on October 20 to 21, aptly selected these days, one day after the birth date of Pancasila, hanya satu hari ya, setelah 1 Juni, as a time for us to engage in a topic that is important not only for Indonesia and the G20, but also for the broader world. That is Valuenomics, purposeful, value-driven business for a better world, business that have meaningful goals for society and nations. This is the topic which will deliver to you all, to all of us, in presentations of ideas, experience, thoughts, and of course, discussions through Q&A sessions. Ladies and gentlemen of the panel, distinguished guests, and everyone who is joining us via Zoom and YouTube. I will make the introduction short as the seminar theme will be elaborated by the speakers. But allow me to underline two reasons why Value 20 is working hard in promoting, bringing back values to the center of our lives. Value 20 seeks to put values back at the center. That is also the spirit that we want to recall, reinforce together in a journey of guarding the G20 Indonesia presidency and beyond. First, the subject of values will lead us to two fundamental poles, including in the economy, and I ask your permission to let me put this in Latin terms, as it gives a much broader meaning. The first is terminus ad quo, the value position from which we move, from which we depart. Here, values do not only define the process, including in business process and economic work, but also give character at the process, to the process. And the second one is terminus ad quem. This is the position of values where we are heading towards. In simple words, dalam bahasa sederhana ya, the values from which we come from will define and characterize the process in moving towards the results. With regards to the Valuenomics, we continue to encourage and promote them so that the values planted in and mobilized in terminus ad quo become more than market economy, but also moral economy, economy as human behavior. Ladies and gentlemen and all participants, our program today will be starting with the opening words, the opening speech by Ibu Alisa Wahid. I call her also Mbak Alisa because she's young, co-Sherpa of Value 20 2022. And the second deputy of Ministry of BUMN, SOIs, Pak Kartika Wirjoatmojo, will deliver the keynote speech. Following Pak Kartika, Pak Tiko, the 6 business and economic figures in our panel with their very rich backgrounds and experience will share with all of us their thoughts and experience. They are, please let me introduce a little bit, Ibu Sinta Kamdani, Chair of Business 20 or B20, Pak Agus Winardono, Head of Culture and Social Responsibility Chambers Forum Human Capital Indonesia, FHCI, and he is also the Director of Human Capital at BRI, Bank Rakyat Indonesia. Following Pak Agus is Mr. Shiv Kemka, Vice Chairman of Sun Group, Value 20 Founding Circle, and also Pak Bina Hidra Logiardia, Pak Beni, Head of Corporate Social Responsibility at Mind ID. We have also Pak Ahmad Saiful, Vice President of Internal Audit, Risk Management and Business Transformation at Paragon Technology and Innovation, and he is also a member of the Value 20 delegates. And the last one is Pak Niko Wijaya. Mas Niko Wijaya is founding CEO at BRI Ventures and member of the Value 20 delegates 2022. All discussions today will be carried out in Bahasa Indonesia, and Value 20 will provide 2 interpreters. Jadi kita ada 2 penerjemah, so that non-Indonesian speakers can participate in all the webinar contents and discussion forum properly. Questions, pertanyaan may be submitted in 2 languages, Indonesian and English, and speakers can also choose to respond either in Indonesia or English. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Bapak Ibu, seluruh partisipan, without further ado, I would like welcome Mbak Alisa Wahid to deliver her opening speech.